I started out at a pretty young age. I'd say I was around 3 years old, so it was before I could even read. But my dad owned a card shop, so I grew up kind of playing. My name is Nick Shooter. I really enjoy playing a card game known as Magic the Gathering. It's a card game that is very strategy based. There's about 1,600 unique different cards that can be played with, so the amount of complexity and design to your decks is nearly unlimited. When building a deck, you look toward a main idea or a main concept like you would in philosophy, and then you try to wean out of the 1,600 cards you can choose from and get the 60 particular cards you think would best work together. You improvise while you're playing, and you have to be able to counter moves, and it's like a game of chess almost, where you're always thinking 1 or 2 steps ahead of your opponent. I only have 2 decks right now. I have a green and red modern deck. So modern is a format within Magic the Gathering, which means I can play cards from 8th edition, so cards that are around 10 to 15 years old, all the way up to recent day cards. And the deck I've built is something I've kind of made my own way, which was cool because it was a new, innovative type of deck, and I can win the game by second turn, which is pretty impressive. You want to definitely have like the combo you're going for, so you can get, a card that's 14 years old that works with this card that just came out last month, and then you can try to build a deck around what those 2 cards would do together. I prefer to do trading for sure. Being a broke college student, it's hard to purchase some of the cards because they can vary anywhere from $50 to $60 down to a couple pennies. But yeah, I go to Game On from time to time, which is here in Mount Pleasant, and they have a really good trade-in system, so I can get rid of junk rares and stuff and get better cards for my decks. I go to Central Michigan University. I'm a senior, and I'm studying philosophy. It's a general studies, but I am hopefully going into either philosophy of language or the philosophy of ethics to focus on in for my PhD. For fun, I like to write, I play video games, and then I also enjoy playing with my cat Scout pretty often. Some of the reasons I stuck with the game is because it was, my dad and I and my little brother would always play even after our card shop went down, so it was still always in the family. And also, even after that, I always kept a deck with me, or in my possession. I probably had one for 10 or 12 years, because I could always get new cards if I seen ones that I liked that recently came out, and change it up over time, and then always know that my little brother at least would play with me. So it was nice just to have on the side. And then eventually running into people at Central Michigan who played, it was pretty fantastic actually. I got really stoked and went, and I kind of am back in it a little heavier now, where I'm buying packs and definitely enjoying it.